If you are watching this video today, it means you have always been dreaming of being a movement god like this. But upon all the tutorials you have watched and all the practice you have done, you have never been able to achieve your dream. But luckily for you today, you have found the right tutorial, and I'll be teaching you all the essential movements you need to be a movement god in Call of Duty. Now, the first two movements you are going to learn are movements you will need to learn how to peek like a pro player. Now, this is how you normally peek in Call of Duty and end up getting killed like a bot. And that's because this is the wrong way of peeking. The proper movement you need to peek with is called the dolphin jump. Now, this is what the dolphin jump looks like. You see how faster that was? Now, let's watch it in slow motion. You see how fast I went in and out of the enemy's POV while still hitting my shots and making it harder for the enemy to hit me. So now I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do the dolphin jump in simple steps. Now, the first step you are going to do is move forward, then slide and turn. Let's repeat that again. Move forward, slide, then turn to the opposite direction. Now remember, this is the first step. Let's try it again. Move forward, slide, then turn to the opposite direction. Now we are going to add the next step to it to progress your dolphin jump, which is jumping, because you cannot do the dolphin jump without jumping. So you are going to move forward, slide. When you turn to the opposite direction, then you jump forward. So you see, let's repeat it again. Move forward, slide, turn to the opposite direction, then jump forward. So when you add it all, you get this: move forward, slide, turn to the opposite direction, then jump. Now the last step to add is to turn to your enemy's POV. You understand? Now, to turn to your enemy's POV, you have to be holding your sniper, obviously. So you are going to add all the steps you have learned right now together into one move. So move forward, turn to the opposite direction, jump, then face your enemy with your sniper. So you are going to move forward, slide, turn to the opposite direction, jump, then face the direction of your enemy. You understand? It's that simple. Now, when you do it fast, you get something like this. And remember, practice makes perfect. Start very slow in the training ground until you are able to get all the different steps together. Now, the next movement we are going to learn to improve your peeking is called the slide and jump peek. Now, as the name says, all you are going to do is slide and jump, then you hit your shot. And I am going to be teaching you how to do it in a way that will always help you to land your shots when you do the slide and jump peek. So first of all, you have to know where your enemy is. My enemy is on the right side over here. So you are going to move forward with your sniper in hand. Then you slide. Then you jump. And when you jump, before you hit your shot, allow your aim to drift with your jumping. You understand? I'm saying it once more. When you slide forward and you jump, allow your crosshair to drift onto the enemy. You understand? You jump, allow your crosshair to drift so that you'll be able to land your shots. Do not force your crosshair. Do not push it. Do not push your crosshair when you jump forward. You understand? Do not push it when you jump forward. Allow it to drift. Yeah, like this. You jump, then you allow it to just drift. Do not move your sensitivity side when you are doing the slide and jump peek. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. When I slide and jump, I allow my crosshair to slowly drift with my movement towards the enemy instead of swiping my ADS button towards the enemy. Now, the next two movements I'm going to teach you are going to help you get out of your enemy's FOV and dodge their bullets while landing successful shots. So the next movement you are going to learn is called the drift slide. Now, with the drift slide, you are going to look towards the side of your enemy, slide there, then turn towards your enemy and hit your shot. Let's try that again. Run. When you run, then you slide forward, turn towards your enemy. Let's try that again. Run forward towards the side of your enemy, slide, then turn towards them again. Let's try it again. So you run forward, slide, then turn towards your enemy. So now that we have the basic movement down, we are going to add our sniper switching into it, because you cannot hit your shot if you are not holding your sniper. Now, when you run forward, switch to your sniper, then look towards your enemy, then you take your shot. It's very simple like that. Let's go back and try it once more. Run forward, switch to your sniper, slide, then turn towards your enemy. So remember, when you're running forward, you need to be facing the side of your enemy. Do not face your enemy directly. Side. Slide forward, face your enemy, then hit your shot. And when you do that, your aim will smoothly drift onto your enemy like this. Then you take your shot, and that's why it's called the drift slide. Very simple like this, bro. And remember, practice makes perfect. Now the last movement you are going to learn is called the backslide. A lot of you know how to do it, but I don't know how to land shots with it. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do it properly. So you're going to turn 180 degrees, slide forward, then turn 180 degrees again towards the enemy. Turn your back 180 degrees, slide forward, then turn 180 degrees towards the enemy again. You turn 180 degrees again, like this, slide forward, then turn 180 degrees again. But the reason why most of you do not hit shots with your backslide is because you do not check the placement of your crosshair before you backslide. And because of that, when you backslide, your crosshair doesn't land on the enemy, and it makes you miss your shots. So before you backslide, make sure your crosshair is not far away from the enemy like this. You understand? Make sure it is closer to the enemy. And that's because when your crosshair is not close to your enemy and it is far away and you backslide, you end up lost like this, and you will miss your enemy's position and end up not making the shot. Now the last movement we are going to learn is called the zigzag movement. And the zigzag movement is very simple like this, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do it very easily. Now for you to do the zigzag movement, you first have to move forward, then move your joystick left and right. Now while you are doing that, you have to simultaneously move your FOV left and right as well in the same direction as your joystick. So let's go back. So when you are doing the zigzag movement, you have to time it very well so that you'll be able to evade your enemy very easily. So let me teach you guys. See, we are first going to the left, then right, like this, with 1 second interval, left then right. So when you are doing your zigzag movement, do not rush it like this. When you are rushing it like this, you are basically standing in the same place in your enemy's FOV. That's why you have to relax and move left, right, with 1 second intervals like this, left, right, with 1 second interval like this, making it very hard for the enemy to land their shots on you. So when you are able to master your zigzag movement, you'll be able to add the wall slide, where you basically slide into any obstacle near you whilst doing your zigzag movement. And if you want to make your zigzag movement extra fast, you need to equip this time shot. You see, when you click it, it just injects this time and increases your movement speed more, making your zigzag movement more potent and faster. Now, to make your movements more fluid in Call of Duty Mobile, there are some perks you have to equip. Now, the first perk is the lightweight perk. This perk increases your sprint speed by 5%. The next perk is the amped perk, which makes your weapon switching much more faster. And the last perk you have to equip is the skulker perk, which increases your movement speed when you are walking, crouching, or even aiming. And that's all for today, guys. Don't forget to like, share this video, and comment what tutorial you want to see next. And make sure to subscribe for more videos like this.